They told him to stop trying. You're wasting your time. You're not good enough. And for a moment, he believed them. But what they didn't see was that deep inside him, a fire refused to die. This is Alex, always dreaming, always trying. Since he was a kid, all he wanted to do was perform. Dance, act, speak, inspire, but the world had other plans. At school, they laughed at him. You're not the type. Stick to something normal. His first audition? Rejected. His second? Rejected. His 10th? Laughter. Even the people closest to him didn't believe. Alex, maybe this isn't your thing. You've failed so many times. Just move on. And worst of all, his own voice began to echo theirs. He stared at the mirror and asked, "Am I just chasing something I'll never catch?" That night, he almost quit for good. But something strange happened. As he lay in bed, about to give up, he heard an old video play in the background. His younger self shouting with joy, "One day I'll change the world." And in that tiny, forgotten voice, he heard a promise he wasn't ready to break. He didn't know how, but he made a decision. I'm not quitting, not now, not ever. The next morning, Alex didn't wake up with a victory. He woke up with a decision. He would start again, this time from the bottom. He signed up for workshops no one knew about, performed on street corners, practiced in silence when everyone else slept. The world didn't change overnight. He still got rejected, still forgotten. But this time, he didn't crumble. He just whispered, "Not yet." Then one day, someone saw him. A retired stage actor, Mr. Carter, watched Alex perform a scene in a community hall, and instead of judging, he clapped. "You've got heart, kid," Mr. Carter said, "and that's rarer than talent." He didn't give Alex a role. He gave him something more powerful, a mentor. Every day after work, Alex met Mr. Carter. They rehearsed, refined, broke bad habits. Slowly, the timid boy became a storm on stage. Nobody clapped, nobody saw, but Alex was changing. And deep down, he knew. The spotlight wasn't a dream anymore. It was his destiny. One day, Mr. Carter handed Alex a flyer. A regional theater was casting for a new lead role. "You're ready," he said. Alex wasn't sure, but he trusted Carter. And he showed up. He stood on that stage, heart pounding. The lights blinded him. But he remembered every word, every failure, every night alone, and he let it all out. 2 days later, his phone buzzed. It wasn't another rejection. It was a callback. He smiled so wide, strangers smiled back. For the first time in years, he felt seen. But life doesn't reward you without testing you. A week before the final audition, Mr. Carter collapsed. Hospital lights replaced stage lights. Machines beeped instead of applause. Alex didn't leave his side. He held his mentor's hand and whispered, "You got me this far, I'm not stopping now." The callback was just hours away. Alex hadn't slept. He hadn't practiced. He looked at the hospital doors, and then at the rising sun. Then he remembered Carter's words. "Don't wait to be ready. Just show up." So he did. Tired, unshowered, unshaved. But Alex showed up, not polished, just real. And when he stepped into the light, he became the character. The pain was real. The words weren't lines. They were memories. The room fell silent. A week passed, no call, no email, and just as doubt began to return, his phone rang. It wasn't just any role, it was the lead, and the play wasn't just any play, it would be televised. Opening night came. The crowd was huge, but one seat meant more than the rest. Just before curtain, he got a message. "Watched your rehearsal online. Nailed it. Proud of you. C Prime." He stepped on stage and lit it up. The kid who was told to quit had just begun. Clips of his performance spread online. "Who is this guy? He made me cry. His story gives me hope." Alex became more than a performer. He became a voice. Not because he was perfect, but because he didn't quit. Months later, Alex was invited to speak, not to actors, to dreamers. He didn't talk about success. He talked about failing, falling, getting back up. He began teaching, not how to act, but how to live. He taught them that quitting isn't a moment, it's a decision, and so is rising. One evening, he received a letter from a boy who said, "They told me I'd never make it. Then I saw you. That boy became his student, and one day, will teach someone else." Alex was never the best, never the fastest, never the chosen one. But he made one choice they never expected. He didn't quit. So if they tell you to quit, smile and keep going.